We'll start from the beginning. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een wa ala man tabi'a hudahum ila yawmiddin. After praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and passing salutation upon His Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we would like to go ahead with some of the rules regarding the month of Ramadan as an introduction, inshallah, when we go to our book. First of all, the month of Ramadan is a month that everybody prepares himself to make sure that he will grab as much as possible from the hasanat, because it's a gate to paradise. And Abu Imam al-Bahili, when he asked the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam about an act that would make him to enter paradise, he said, "Alayka bis-sawm." Hold on to fasting, for verily I can't find anything which is suitable or something which is similar to it in terms of reward acts and in terms of as well virtues. So the month of Ramadan is the month of rahmah, the month where we don't say like some of the people, they say the beginning of it is mercy, and the middle of it is forgiveness, and the end of it is setting free from the hellfire. But actually there is, in the hadith which is sahih, authentic, and the first one that quoted is not authentic, that is, there will be people whom Allah will set free from the hellfire every night. So in every night of Ramadan, there will be people whom Allah will set free from the hellfire. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to include us among those people. May Allah make us from those people who are utaqa and now. And in order to gain that probability of being a person who is being picked to be set free from the hellfire, that means you're going to go to paradise. I need to make sure that I will address Ramadan in the way that Allah Azza wa Jalla wants me to, and in the way that the Prophet ﷺ and his companions had lived the month of Ramadan. So, there are two things that the people straight away when they come to the Ramadan in their mind. One, which is straightforward to the people who are lay people, I mean the ones who are laymen, the ones who are general, and there's another one which only the students of knowledge talk about. First one, which is the materialistic breakers of the fast. People are keen to make sure that they abstain from food and drink from morning, from the dawn until sunset. And that is good, mashallah, and they will learn the fiqh regarding this issue. But the other type of breakers of the fast is where the students of knowledge talk about. That is, the spiritual breakers. And the spiritual breakers is that the person cannot compensate for that. He would lose the reward that he's trying to get. And his fast will turn into just strike of hunger, or hunger strike, or thirsty, or water strike. That means you don't really get anything except for being hungry or being thirsty. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, لَيْسَ الصِّيَامُ مِنَ الْجُوعِ وَالْعَطَشِ. Verily, fasting is not merely abstaining from food and drink. إِنَّمَا الصِّيَامُ مِنَ اللَّغْوِ وَالرَّفَثِ. For verily, the proper siyam is from the lagh and the rafath. Al-lagh wa rafath, meaning that the indecent or the indecent speech, the ones that gets you to the hellfire, also anything to do with indecent acts, to do with fornication, all of that, and also trust, where the Prophet ﷺ, he said, فَإِنْ سَابَكَ أَحَدٌ أَوْ قَاتَلَكَ فَقُلْ إِنِّي مُؤْمِنٌ صَائِمٌ. If someone had to fight you or insult you, then say, I am fasting. Now say I'm fasting because of, this is a reply to the person who had insulted you. To say to him, I'm capable of insulting you back, but because I'm fasting, I don't want to do that. It's a right that Allah had guaranteed for me, which is to insult you back, but I don't want to. I want to gain the reward, because this is the month of patience. And when you have patience, you get reward in abundance. So, this month is the month that you say to the person, not if he strikes you on one side of the cheek, you say to him, go and strike him on the other side of the cheek. That's cowardness. No. We say to him, I'm silent. In the silent. I'm capable of replying what you have given me. Inch for inch. Punch for punch. But, because I'm fasting, I want to gain the reward of being fasting, plus the reward of being patient. Use that as a da'wah with the people whom you have met in the street, when they insult you, the ones who are non-Muslims. Tell them, you know, we are in the month of Ramadan, and for us, Allah had promised us a mighty reward if we be patient. So I'm not going to reply back. And if you want to know about Ramadan, please come forward. A person expected from you to go and insult him back. You don't insult him back, that's a da'wah in itself. Right. The spiritual breakers, Prophet ﷺ said, من لم يدع قول الزور والعمل به فليس لله حاجة في أن يدع طعامه وشرابه. He who does not abandon the falsehood and acting upon falsehood, lying, slandering, backbiting, then there is no need for Allah. There is no need for Allah. Allah does not need for you to go on fast and abstain from food and drink. Why should you? And as I said, you will be just striking, you will be not eating or drinking, but yet getting nothing except for a sin. What's the point? The people are keen to make sure that there's no drink or food goes into their stomach from dawn to sunset. Why don't they do the same thing to make sure nothing come out of that mouth of theirs, or come out of their hands or their feet, or whatever is in between their feet, something that would displease Allah Azza wa Jalla. And these people, they're keen to make sure that they don't really drink water and they be upset. How much they're upset when somebody they drink water and is fasting. But what about how much you be upset when you see somebody that is insulting and saying foul language? Are you concerned the same? Your concern is not the same. Come to it. Come to terms with it. It's not the same. People that don't really deal with the same thing. But this is more dangerous, as I said. So, Jazakumullahu khairan for making sure that there's nothing goes into your stomach from the morning, dawn until sunset. But make sure as well the spiritual breakers to be there in front of yourself. I'm not going to indulge into something that's going to scratch my fast. What's the point of me fasting? Those breakers of the fast which are materialistic, we're going to discuss them inshallah at the beginning of Wednesday class. So for those who are coming as well to this class, come to Wednesday. We're going to discuss as well the breakers of the fast which are materialistic.